private dancer? More like private man sure, as in man, he sure has a positive outlook on life. Right?
Charlie, you rascal, I can't help but notice you love making jokes. What the devil was that you were saying earlier about your coffee?
I said, it's so good it's like crack. I'm telling you guys, it really is.
You would hear crickets chirping, but they were too uncomfortable about just how unfunny that actually was.
So what, I'm not funny?
Well, I think you're very funny when you're being sarcastic or you're up on your high horse. You know, as long as you stay right in your wheelhouse. And it's no different for any of us. Barbie is funniest when she's an anal retentive train wreck. Your husband sells it with a cocky attitude.
Well, you know, I do what I do and I do what I do.
The janitor is amusing because, quite frankly, he's insane.
I made shoes for my rabbit.
And Alice here, well, she can turn a phrase. I assume that because I just called you Alice, that you're now fantasizing about me being the maid in the Brady Bunch. Am I right?
He was.
Now, sadly, some people just aren't funny, but they've got funny names. For example, Dr. Beardface, Dr. Mickhead, Colonel Doctor, and Snoop Dogg in turn.
Hey.
My bad, Snoop Dogg resident. The Todd is a sexual deviant. Laverne believes in God, which is hilarious to me. And Ted is the hospital sad sack.
I am?
Yes.
Aww.
And me, well, I'm funny because I commit. C-O-M-M-I-T-T-T-T-T-T-T-T-T. I also do funny rants. But to tell you the truth, there's really only one guy in this entire dump who is funny no matter what he says.
Holy hell, are my new boxers made of wool? Because my weasel's getting heat stroke.
The point is, please, don't tell any more jokes.
I'm not a sad sack, am I?
Ted, your pen exploded.
Oh.
Fine. I'm going to go ahead and tell you how it ends. Dr. Phil says, and how is that working out for you? And then a big fat lady cries, wah. All right. I'm sure you're wondering why I accepted the position of residency director, considering my disdain for, well, all of you. Is it the extra $4 a week in my paycheck, or is it the fact that I finally have a chance to make a difference in this godforsaken hellhole? It's all about the $4, trust me. And as my money is contingent on you lemmings actually doing your jobs, I would say that now is a pretty good time for you to scurry on back to work so that I can continue to afford the antidepressants that keep me so damn jolly. Go!
Ms. Tracy, we're going to go ahead.
Give me 1 sec. I'm on the zone. I'm trying to arrange up the food delivered here. Fatty had a party and nobody came.
Preaching to the choir.
Okay. Think of what little patience I have as, oh, I don't know, your virginity. You always thought it would be there until that night junior year when you were feeling a little down about yourself. And your pal Kevin, who just wanted to be friends, well, he dropped by. And he brought a copy of About Last Night and a 4-pack of Bartles and James. And Badow. It was gone forever. Just like my patience is now.
So you do scary little speeches. How adorable! This is so much fun.
Move!
What's up your butt?
Yeah. What is all up in there?
Why don't you hop aboard the What's Up Dr. Cox's Butt trolley and we can begin our tour. Coming up on the left is my bloated, bedridden ex-wife, who's not allowed to lift a finger, which thankfully leaves it all up to these guys. Now, if you look to your right, you'll see my waning libido, my crushed soul, and my very last nerve, which I would advise you not to get on, under, or even close to.
Does it help to know that Jesus loves you?
It does not.
Well, everything happens for a reason.
Are you really trying to tell me that things like New Orleans, AIDS, sugar-free ice cream, crack baby Hugh Jackman, and cancer all happen for a reason? Because I'm sorry, I'm just not buying that.
God works all things for good. Romans 8:28.
Bold Dinky. Perry Cox, 6'1", $1.85 after lunch.
You know, the other day I found a gray hair in my happy trail.
Is that the patch of hair that goes from your belly button down to your peep?
It is indeed.
So you have a gray happy trail. A lot of women find it distinguished.
Carla, I have a 6-month-old child. I'm going to be one of those weird old guys who brings my son down to the park where everybody is like, is he the dad? Is he the granddad? Is he the granddad's granddad? And oh my God, why is he pushing a traffic cone on the swing while his 5-year-old little boy is in the mud crying? Is he taunting the little boy? No, he can't even see the little boy. And now look. He's actually taking the traffic cone, putting it in the minivan, and driving away while the little boy cries, and the traffic cone sits quietly and watches Finding Nemo on DVD.